Action.
Yo, welcome back to 500 Questions, the podcast. And I have great breaking news. Guess what? You won't believe this.
I already know what he's about to say.
Be back, y'all.
I already knew that was coming. He didn't even tell me he was going to say it, but I know because I've been gone.
Welcome back, B.
What's good?
How's everything?
Everything is good. It feels good to be back. I love this place. I miss this place. I hate when I can't be here, but I'm fucking here. Let me just make a statement.
Go ahead.
Usually I pop shit on you like, oh, shut up, Al. But I want to say you have been the consistent member.
So I'll tell you.
It's always been Al plus one lately. It's very rare that it's all three of us. So I can't wait to get back to all the shit. I can't wait to have all four of us one day, a whole reunion.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. That'd be fire. But again, it feels good to be here. Great people. What can I say? People, if it's just you today?
Yeah,
great people.
Because you could be one of the great people too.
Okay, great people as a unit. About to give y'all some good content like always. Don't miss me too much, because I'm fucking back. Okay, that's it. I just.
How was your time off? What did you do? What did you discover? Where did you explore?
What did I discover? What did I do? What did I explore? Of course, being a mom. Mm-hmm. I discovered like every day is like shit is not easy, but it's beautiful. It's worth it. Of course, I think I'll say that every time. I discovered that once I say I don't want to do anything anymore, that's all I need to say. And when 100%. I say that, I mean like as far as however I'm feeling, not drastic stuff because I don't really want people to be misled, but by like certain things about how you feel or what you about to do or how like what's making you upset. Sometimes you just gotta wake up and say, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. And I discovered that work. You know, I've been going to church still. Shout out to church. And I've been missing you guys.
Your church got a new location, right? Or?
Yes. My church has a new location because, unfortunately, the people who own the church building, they damn near tried to triple in rent.
I thought Jesus owned the building.
Jesus is the mighty person ahead, but the financials ain't no Jesus.
The nigga he appointed wasn't doing it.
No. That's when it gets shaky ground. When you start asking questions like, Jesus, is this like a pot? Nah, don't get me Lord. But yeah, so they moved it to a new location. So church service is at 8 a.m.
Oh, that's
8 a.m. This is my mom. Church service is at 8 a.m. Excuse me, let me tell a call back.
Tell Big y'all say, what up, though? I got a story to tell you about that too.
Yeah, so they said no, they're not paying that because it was outrageous. They was already paying $3,000. So imagine what they were trying to go up to. Mind you, they don't do anything in that building. Exactly. And prior to that, for the past 12 years, they were paying half of that and maintaining the building. Then they only gave them access to one part of the building, doubled the rent last year, and then tried to triple it from literally from 3,000.
They just trying to get niggas out of the building.
Yeah, so pretty much because once they do whatever they do to it, they can always charge more or sell it.
Yeah, they definitely probably trying to sell it.
Yeah, so thank God that my pastor has a brother in Christ who's also a pastor who has a church on Linden and allowed him to use his facility. So their church service is at 10. That's why we go at 8 and, get a little service in. So thank God for that. Besides that, work, just trying to get... I started my health journey because I realized I can't breathe when I woke up the stairs. And that has not happened since I was pregnant. So I started my health journey, just trying to go, take it one day at a time, just prep myself. Biggest issue for me is preparing it because I realize I have to do
meal
those
prepping
things.
is so trash.
Meal prepping is trash, but I realize I need to do that, especially with my son. I don't have that much free time as I had before where I could just make me something real quick. And
especially he moving around.
Mommy brain is real. I have to write notes.
I wouldn't know nothing about it.
I have to write notes.
Daddy brain is lit, so I don't know.
I don't remember shit. Like, literally remember nothing. Like, you literally could tell me something right now, and I could forget
brain.
it.
That's just women saying.
No, that's mommy brain because it didn't happen until I was pregnant after I had the baby. Anyway, so I have to prep that. Hopefully I get down these pounds.
I feel like you're lying, but whatever.
It's okay. Anyway, besides that, I've been good. I've been chilling. I'm really trying to just realign myself, refocus, just to keep myself grounded, you know? Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all.
That's what's up. My week was good. My week was, fun-filled, action-packed.
Ooh.
I've been not action-packed, not really.
Liar.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I've been outside a lot, and people starting to notice that. That's when I go back. That's when I go back inside the house, because I'm not okay with y'all niggas knowing about my movements and my whereabouts. I went to Cherry's last night.
What?
I was wilding. I just wasn't ready to come in the house.
Let me just say this. I don't have an issue. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's just not where we belong.
No, I felt if it wasn't for Tia, shout out to Tia, shout out to Yummy. If it wasn't for her, I would have felt so out of place.
Shout
because
out to
I didn't
Tia.
know. I ended up bumping into Eli too. Shout out to Eli. But that area is just different for me. Like it's not like I don't know. I felt out of place.
In all honesty, what reason do we really have to go past?
Exactly.
Exactly.
But I was like, I was on my way home, and I was like, you know what, Tia, it's Tuesday. Tia up in Cherry's. I'm gonna go fuck with Tia and shit like that. And I was in there for about maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Then I came home because my social battery is like. My shit died fast as fuck. Yeah.
You wasn't drunk?
It's like an iPhone 5 battery.
You wasn't drunk?
No.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you know how I feel about you sober.
I had 2 drinks. It cost me $60. I tipped Tia, and then I left.
$60?
$60, 2 drinks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like no disrespect to the establishment. Shout out to the owner of the establishment. But let's be clear, because people be like, oh, when y'all go to these places, you pay this. Because, let me tell you why. Because certain places come with certain experiences. Certain places come with security. I'm not talking about the security guard, but the comfortability where you could just sit there and be comfortable. Certain places come with a luxurious feel. I'm not paying no fucking.
I can't say that because I be in ringside.
And you're not paying $60 for 2 drinks.
Nah, if I pay $60, I'm leaving out there smacked.
That's my point. We not saying we only go to these places, but this is why these places come with a cost, because the entire experience. I'm not paying $60 for 2 drinks at Cherry, then I might go outside and get fucking shot. Shit, might get shot inside depending on who the bouncer, if they cool with the nigga who got the gun.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to Cherry's though. No hating. Get y'all money. Food. I have eaten. How's the food? Did you eat the food?
No, I didn't like the food. I don't really be eating like bar food, like shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't eat the food in ringside.
Okay. Ringside got good food.
I know. I used to, but I just don't no more. And it's not for no reason. I just don't eat it. Like, I don't like eating around like.
I was about to say that too many people because of the hours you go.
Yeah.
So if you go in the daytime, sometimes the daytime is more the restaurant time.
Yeah. I mean, I went there a couple times with Ryan and I had some shrimp and rice. But like, I don't know. I can't imagine going there at fucking the time 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I'm sitting
it's
like
not comfortable. Yeah,
motherfuckers brushing past my back, looking over my shit, type shit. Or
No,
motherfuckers reaching over my food to pay for their drinks.
And spitting. Don't forget the spitting.
That shit made me throw away a drink the other day.
Somebody spit in your drink?
Somebody didn't necessarily spit in it. But I had it, and they was talking to me, and it was like they was talking, and I was just like, I'm not gonna drink this. And I had food too. I had a sandwich because it was earlier. I had a sandwich. And they were just talking over my shit. I was like, I'm not gonna eat this now.
Yeah, you just sit there talking.
You ruined it for me.
But like, back up. Like, what? I'm eating. Yeah. Why you gotta?
I want to tell you a story too. I told the Prince last week.
Go ahead.
I should have told you before. No, I'm not gonna say it on the camera.
Oh shit.
I'll tell you before.
Okay.
After, I mean, don't let me forget because you know how I am. It's not a long story.
Let me put it in my notes.
I feel like it's important.
I told you I gotta make notes. Nah, come on.
Yeah, but my week was cool. I was moving around. I was outside. I seen a couple of y'all. Shout out to y'all. A lot of people told me I fuck with the pod. I like it. I love fuck with it. Yeah. So just keep sharing our shit. Keep showing us love. I got a question for you, B. So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Niggas that not niggas, just dudes.
You
men.
can actually leave that
What?
if you want to. It wasn't.
No, it's just too much quiet time.
Okay.
But men that say, like, if you got a dude, right, and the dude sees me, he say, yo, if I ever get into it with that nigga, I'll stab that nigga. Do you lose a little bit of respect for that man?
Yeah, he was a bitch.
Exactly. Thank you so much. I really am growing to dislike emotional men Like, not emotional men. Like, you have the right to feel all your feelings. But, like, dudes that's, like, overly emotional, that they are crippled by their emotions.
Yeah.
That shit's starting to bother me. Men that say shit like, yo, if I have to shoot that nigga or I have to stab that nigga, I lose a lot of respect for you. Like, you lose 90% of the respect that even if it's only, like, I only respect you a little bit, you lose 90% of that.
Yeah.
Fucking with me if you say some shit like that. I really think that's corny. I really think that's bitch shit, though.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm a win, lose, or draw. Like, that's the only...
like if you're a man and you can't fight and you don't do the things that you need to do to get better at fighting, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a man and you get into a scuffle with a man and you bite that man, I think that's bitch shit.
That's some funny bitch shit.
That's crazy.
I don't even agree. Like, I feel like, of course, everybody got this. They're going to do what they need to do to win.
Right.
But I don't even agree with, why you grabbing that man here?
Grabbing the man here. Like, I feel like men should be able to get it in. Like,
just...
If you're going to wrestle. If you're going to get it in, get it. Don't grab my dick. I get it. All holds, all bar, all, what's it? No holds barred. No holds barred in street fighting. I get it. You could punch, eye gouge, all that shit. But, like, as a man, I feel like you should be able to fit, like, I feel like you should be able to get down.
Yeah.
Like,
and then it's like take it. Take it on the chin. I
feel like you're a bitch if you gotta introduce the gun. You gotta introduce the knife. Like, if you can't fight and you don't do the things that you need to do, do some push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't shit. Like, all right, you stab me. Let's just say, what? All right, we get into a fight. You stab me. I press charges on you. You go to jail. Well, technically, it's not supposed to be knives in jail. So you're going to have to learn how to fight. You know what I'm saying?
You get jigged every day.
Not 100%.
You got to put the notebooks.
The phone books.
The phone books.
But yeah, I really feel like niggas that introduce the knife to the fight is pussy.
I agree. For females too.
That's so crazy to me, y'all.
I agree, because mace, I've never used mace. I've never used a knife. I ain't gonna lie. I did. That's why I don't like to get upset. I did use like a weapon before, but that's because I just got so, not because I was scared. I just got so mad. Like, fuck this.
But are you talking about like a big metal spoon saying as a weapon?
No, it was a fucking car jack.
As a weapon. That is a weapon.
But it wasn't scary because I already done. It was just more like out of anger,
outrage.
Like outrage. That's how like it was more so out of outrage because, like I said initially, I'm gonna just knuckle up, bitch. Win or draw, because you're not fucking beating me up. Nah,
that's what I'm saying. Because you're a fighter. You know what I mean? Because I got somebody we both know, and he's known for stabbing people. Like anytime he get into it, he stabs somebody. I hate it. And I always tell the nigga, I said, bro, you're not gonna talk to me crazy because I know you can't fight. What you gonna want to do is stab me, and I'm not even going there with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you pussy. I know you a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
And then
so
you're
gonna want to stab me, right?
And then I might have to like lose everything that I worked so hard for because I'm gonna 100%. Bust your ass.
And that's another thing I want to speak about too, because we got somebody that we both know. Y'all niggas that don't have nothing to lose, coming around niggas that do have a lot to lose, attempting to draw them out. Just go live in a hole somewhere.
Go live in a hole.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I can't pinpoint this one. So the first one I can pinpoint. Second one. Oh yes. I think they heard that.
I don't give a fuck. He don't really get under my skin like that because I understand he pussy.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I forgot what I was saying just then right there, but
you talk about drawing people out.
Yeah, nigga, you trying to draw me out to say something to you, interact with you, and fight with you. So, because I already know you can't fight. I know you can't beat me. You know what I'm saying? I know No. He got into an argument. Let's not even have that conversation. Okay. But y'all niggas that's try to fight niggas because you ain't got nothing to lose, y'all corny. Relax. Get the fuck out of here. You a bum.
And to top it off, especially when you are not built for what you're trying to do.
Because I'm a handful.
That makes it, that's what anybody, like, you're wholeheartedly, like, the toughest bitch. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense. Like, you always in shit, not because you not scared to be in shit, because you don't have nothing to lose, because you're really not tough. You're really not a fighter. You really try to get people to help you, or hopefully somebody back down because they don't know that you're a bitch. That's literally your MO. Cut it the fuck out.
But I know you.
Yeah, I agree.
And you know I'm a handful.
And I say that with a lot of love because I don't even hate you, but I agree.
I hate you.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I'm just honest. That's your character.
I hate you. I'm telling you right now. You know I'm a handful. That's why when you speak about violence, you speak about violence from a distance from me. Because you know if I get close to you, it's up for you. I will fold you like a fucking church lawn chair. If that is a thing? Or was it a lawn chair? No. Was it a church chair or was it a lawn chair?
Anything that
Either way, I'm going to fold you up. Fold you up. Origami, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
They have origami at my baby's school. Oh, speaking of that, Diary's selling candy. If anybody want to buy candy, message me because it's still a paper one, you know? Okay.
How much is it?
That in there. It's a paper. I'll show you the paper.
Yeah, I got you. I buy lots of candy. I bought cookies that I never got from my son's football team because my kids got a hold of the cookies before I got them. So if you buy cookies and you friends with my kids, don't buy cookies from my kids.
Buy the cookies.
They will eat your fucking cookies.
You gotta bake the cookies.
Yeah, they sold it. They were selling it was cookie dough.
Cookie dough, yeah, that's what he got on his thing now too. That's the new thing.
Yeah, I guess I'll buy cookie dough from Diary. You got to give them to me. Don't give them to my kids.
Okay.
That's it. We could get into these questions because we've been holding y'all hostage for long enough.
Don't be bitches.
Don't be
whole acting. Oh, speaking of that emotion, I'm sorry. I wanted to say that before that. The emotional part is crazy. You brought that up because Steve Harvey was talking about that this morning because some teenager hit his girlfriend, so the father fucked him up.
I respect
it. His father fucked him up and then said some words to him, and the words hurt his feelings. So now he dragged it out. So the father kind of a little bit felt like, damn, what should he do? Like Steve Harvey said, fuck his feelings.
Fuck his feelings.
All this extra at the end of the day, yes, you have a right to show emotions, but a man. And the whole article, like he said, all this extra emotions, we fucking doing our kids a fucking disservice at this point because it's what the fuck? He could you imagine? He not saying you can't express yourself, you're not supposed to feel, but at this point they're getting fucking, what do you call that? Enabled. Mm-hmm. They're getting enabled because it's imagine you being in the house, you walk in the house, your wife in there crying baby, I don't know what to do. And you just start crying with her, saying, baby, I don't know what to do.
See? And I can't, see, that's what I'm saying. And I can't rock with none of that shit.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
I
right
agree.
Now.
It's a limit.
Now, y'all niggas, y'all have the right to feel feelings and have emotions, but the way that y'all carry it, y'all niggas is getting crippled by your inability to express yourselves. If you don't agree with something, then it's fine to just disagree with it, get away from it. But y'all niggas is really on some shit.
It's okay to disagree, right?
Y'all niggas is being not even women, worse than women.
The lines are getting crossed with the emotion.
So crazy.
It's getting. I agree. I agree. Crazy. And if you want to challenge us that because you're one of those overly sensitive people, we're not saying be emotionless. We're saying be more fucking. Stop using it as an excuse at this point. At this point, it's more of an excuse and a crutch to do bullshit, to cover up your issues.
And emotional men is part of our email today, too. That's crazy. So
let's go.
We'll talk about it. Hey, remember to subscribe, rate us, and tap into our YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. If you like us and you listen to us on these podcast apps, leave us a 5-star rating, leave us a review. We take our reviews very serious. I check them weekly. I check our emails weekly. I pay attention to all you guys' interactions, and I don't turn off my ringer.
Mine's always off.
Yeah, I don't turn my shit off, clearly.
My shit always on silent.
But I appreciate the interactions that you guys have been giving us. You've been giving us some fire-ass emails. We received an influx, like I just told y'all last week. We received an influx of emails. I just got to get through them. I got to shorten them up. I love reading the whole email, but I'll tell you, the important part we take out is the question, the shit that you want us to respond to. Yeah. So let's get into these questions. Oh, you want to partake in the conversation? 500questionspodcast@gmail.com. Get with us.
And what is it? Comment, and subscribe.
Comment, and subscribe to our YouTube. All right. You ready for question number 1?
Ready.
If you feel like there's a sexual tension between your person and their opposite sex best friend, what's your course of action? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if there's sexual tension between your partner and their same sex best friend, I don't really think there's nothing you can do about that conversation. You as a woman, if you have a man and there's sexual tension between him and his best friend, his same sex best friend, it ain't really nothing you could do. You pretty much out the game.
Yeah, and I feel like they probably already had sex. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna feel like
I don't disagree.
Even if it probably wasn't recent, but I feel like they fucked already because when the fuck did this build up? I just interrupted y'all. I came and interrupted y'all because more than likely, if that's his best friend, she probably was around before I was around, and I interrupted their flow. Because how do you deal with that? Like, you would, and I don't even think it's because some people, it's an insecure. I don't even think this is an insecure thing. If it's actual sexual tension, like, you can't compete with that because they can't even contain it. Like, if it's that strong where it's noticeable, I'm sure they're not purposely doing it. It's just there. I don't know.
Do you leave? Or do you like?
I probably would
try to figure out. Is there a conversation that's
conversation? So I would have more so a conversation with him, not her. I don't really need to have a conversation with her.
So you pull up, you be like, babe, like, I kind of feel like you and so-and-so you and Jessica got this little thing going on. And he like, what? No.
And let's make it clear. We're talking about actual sexual tension, not somebody assuming. Because, you know, before people, no, they could be just, no.
Like, it's that touching, it's that leaning, that buddy, like, you know what I mean? Too close for comfort shit.
I will bring it to his attention, right? Just in case, because sometimes, you know, just to make sure that I'm not overthinking, I'll bring it to his attention and see how he handles it from there. If
you doing like video footage, you go like, look, see this picture? This picture is when I came in and y'all was, I guess you was reading the text.
I'm hoping if this ever happened, I'm mature enough to not be off the rip. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because I'm telling you, that ain't one of those, I'm hoping I'm in a space where if that does happen, I'm not going to, like, why the fuck is she always touching you? Because that's literally how we'll probably go.
No, I ain't even going to lie. See, I'm going to tell you right now. See my shorty, if you ever fuck with me, right, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not really allowed to have brothers. So... let alone cousins. So if I come into a situation and y'all like a little too close, it's like I'm probably gonna trip. I'm not even the jealous type though. I'm probably gonna trip. Like, bro, you gotta go.
Yeah, see, I probably won't. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, all that, politically correct. Like, maybe you got what the fuck? I'm sorry. Yeah, because if it's noticeable, it's like y'all both playing in my face.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, now you the third wheel out of nowhere.
No. But I would probably, and now hold on. If I walk in and she like touching him like that, I'm saying something right there. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, what the fuck is you?
She like, give me your hand, feel this. And you walk in.
No, we fighting. I'm sorry, I'm not that mature. We're fighting. I walk in and she like feel this and touch it. I'm popping both of them.
What if you walk in and you see it? She be like, B, look, no, move. Come here, B, feel this. Do this feel like a lump to you? She bring you in the conversation right away. You still gonna trip?
I don't know. That might catch me off guard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, woman to woman, you can't trip, right?
Yeah, like, she might got breast cancer.
So last week we talked.
They so close because it's like, if I feel a lump out of nowhere and it comes to God, I'll probably be like, ow.
Right.
Feel right there. That's a lump. Because it's not sexualized, so that might catch me off guard. Al, you changed the narrative. I might feel empathy, like, oh, this bitch got cancer.
All right, but what if you walk in? Because we talked last week about new sex tapes.
Oh.
If your friend got a sex tape, would you watch it? If your friend had a sex tape, would you watch it?
Yeah.
If Mary had a sex tape, you'll watch it?
Yes.
I watch that too.
Oh gosh. First of all, me and her just nosy like that, period. If anybody got a sex tape, I'm a fucking watch it.
You're not watching my sex tape, B.
I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna. No.
Exactly.
Hold on. Pause. Let me just say. I'm a like, oh shit, but I ain't gonna watch it fully. If that makes sense. I'm gonna hit play. Right. But I ain't gonna watch
So you gotta listen. You gotta listen to last week's episode to see where I'm coming from.
No, because I ain't gonna lie. I glimpsed at it. Like, Al, did you see Al fucking sex tape? I ain't gonna lie. Then I'll be sitting here every time I see like, what the fuck? Why I watch that fucking tape?
Exactly. So you feel how I feel. Don't know why I brought that up.
That's
totally
like
forgot what I was saying.
That's like my sisters. Like, I'm gonna watch, like, what the fuck is you doing? Then I'm like, why the fuck did I watch that damn tape?
Because now it's in your mind.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I say that?
But I'm nosy, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna watch it.
Why did I say that? All right, so yeah. So if your man, if she's showing your man like some of her nudes or her sex tapes, like
No.
But she be like, yo, is this a good pic to send?
No.
Like, would you like it if I sent you this picture?
No, bitch, you ain't got no friends. Like, at some point, you got female friends. You don't do everything with every friend.
Exactly.
No. No, if that's your relationship, you better let me catch wind of it.
Right. Okay.
No. That's boundaries. That's when we had this discussion about best friends before as far as boundaries.
Right.
You got to set boundaries at some point once you get into a relationship. Like certain things, like listen, certain things is just not okay. I don't like.
I expect it.
No. So if y'all doing it and it's just sexual attraction, I'm a flip. Like what the fuck is y'all doing? Stop playing in my face.
And that was my argument. My argument was I wouldn't watch my homeboys sex tape, but I wouldn't watch my homegirl sex tape.
That's different.
Because once I see you naked and having sex, because I'm not looking at the nigga, I'm looking at the girl, how she moving, how she doing, and I don't want the thoughts of my naked homegirl in my mind because now I'm like, damn.
I feel like it's different. I feel like with those instances, it's different for a guy and a female,
right?
Because like for obvious reasons. Because I could, me being nosy, I will watch like a girl could watch
my sex tape and not want to fuck me still,
right? And a guy, it'll just change. I feel like with a girl, it won't change the dynamics. It'll just be like, I saw you. Mm-hmm. With a guy, it can make him. Peter Weeder. It can make it real. For real. Like it'll be like, that nigga got a little ass. But it'll make it uncomfortable.
Right.
I feel like I agree.
So if I ever felt like it was sexual tension between my shorty and her opposite sex best friend, first of all, why do you have an opposite sex best friend? I thought I was your opposite sex best friend. That's one. It's different. It's different. It's different for men and it's different for women because me as an opposite sex best friend, I am not trying to fuck none of my homegirls.
Okay, but that's not right. That's just you though.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying me.
Okay, you did say that. I can't even
me. I'm not trying to fuck none of my homegirls. I'm not trying to fuck y'all. I'm not, and that's not what I'm. And I don't even want the images of your nakedness in my brain. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to have an opposite sex best friend because I'm supposed to be an opposite sex best friend. But in the off chance that you do, and I feel like it's tension, it's gonna be a problem. And I'm probably gonna stop fucking with you.
Yeah, I think it makes sense because if y'all best friends and y'all have a sexual, it's like it's no room for me. First of all, y'all best friends.
Y'all having different types of conversations.
Exactly. Y'all already close.
Right.
Now you add the sexual connection to it.
Yeah.
Y'all might as well be together.
He leaning into you emotionally. You're leaning into him emotionally. He's telling you his business and how he's been made to feel throughout the course of his relationships. Uh-huh. He knows what to expect from you. You know what to expect from him. You know what he likes. You know what he doesn't like. He knows what you like. He knows what turns you on. Like, why would you, like, damn, like, y'all did what? He put you in what position? Wow, he folded you to do up like a pretzel. Nah, that's too much.
Yeah, the question must have become why aren't y'all together?
Yeah, like why are you even still here?
Yeah,
you know y'all get out my shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Go over there. That's my shit.
I agree.
Now. Yeah. So if I felt like it was opposite sex tension between my partner and their opposite sex best friend, I am leaving. That's my course of action. I'm not fucking with you no more.
I ain't gonna instantly leave.
No, it's gonna be a conversation to be had. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna lie.
But if it's uncontrollable, it's uncontrollable.
Right. You said you're not instantly leaving. I think I'm gonna instantly leave. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I'm not gonna instantly leave because I don't know, just foolish me, I guess. Because it's like I'm gonna have the conversation, address it, and then if the
that's you're self-admittedly you've self-admitted to being nosy. Like, so your curiosity is going to kick in like, nigga,
and
like,
I have an issue with giving people the benefit of the doubt because, again, sometimes, even though we see it, we trying to make sure, just to confirm that it's not just me. Mm-hmm. Like, it's actually happening. So once I bring it to your attention and it happens again, that proves that it's not just me. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, I'm out of here. I ain't even about this. I can't. I feel like I can't compete with a best friend that you're sexually attracted to.
I got another question.
Go ahead.
I have two other questions.
And you love this person.
So basically, let me ask you.
That's your best friend. You love them.
All right. So now you're in a relationship with a man. Mm-hmm. Y'all been in this relationship for, let's just say, what's a long time but not a long time? 3 years?
Yeah.
All right. So 3 years. You was in a relationship with this person for 3 years. You feel like they have sexual tension with their opposite sex best friend. And you bring it up. You say, babe, I kind of like, why do I feel like y'all have like sexual tension? Just as a conversation piece, like, yo, like, why do I feel like you and Shantae got sexual tension? Like, and he was like, nah, babe, I feel you like, yo, I feel like you fucked her before. And he be like, nah, babe, that was a long time ago though.
It's not gonna. I'm gonna leave.
You're gonna
yeah,
quit?
Only now.
Right,
so the now me. Hold on. Let me just say why. The me now would leave. Mm-hmm. But it's funny that you mentioned it. The me now will leave. It's a little contradiction what I'm about to say after this.
Okay.
The me now will leave. The me younger, well, me a few years ago wouldn't leave because it would be more so of a naive thing. Like he's gonna still choose me over that because this is who he's choosing, or whatever the case may be. Because I feel like if y'all fucked before, and then there's still some type of sexual tension there, something ain't right. Because I actually had like somebody who I am extremely close to, and we met by talking, and we had sex. But nope, I can't even use that because there's no sex. I don't know if he has sexual chemistry, but I don't give. Okay. That's the difference. We don't give. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that? Before, that's how I met him. Take that off. Take that off. Breathe that. Breathe that. Breathe that.
All right, so anyway. As of right now, so we just had this fucking discovery. It got cut out. Welcome back to the conversation.
So let me just say this. It won't be I can't even, that's a contradiction because there's no sexual chemistry. You see, you never even knew. It's no sexual, that's how we initially.
I don't even know who that is. Don't say nothing.
Okay. All right, anyway. That's fucked up though. Anyway, so me now, I will leave because I don't know if it's still sexual attraction there, or I can still noticeably see it, and y'all had sex and y'all real close. No, I can't trust it.
All right.
Now, if it's no sexual chemistry and like that's different.
All right. So now my second. Fucked up. My second. That's fun. That was so funny because you get up here, you just start talking. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I've been in that boat. All right. So now what's a long time, but not a long time is 3 years.
Yeah.
Now let's just say you at 5 years, 5.5 years, just to make it spicy. And you say this, you bring this up to your peoples. You say, babe, I feel like you and so-and-so have like a sexual tension. Like, why is that? Why do I feel like there's something between y'all? Like, and it's like, I'm not uncomfortable, but I'm just curious because, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's something there. Mm-hmm. Right? And he's like, well, like, that's my ex. Like, we was in a relationship for like 6 years previously. But we were so cool, we amicably split, and we just stayed on terms that's just pretty much my best friend.
All right, so in that instance...
First question, are you getting violent? Do you flip in that? Because you've been dealing with this person for 5 years. He's introduced this woman to you.
He didn't tell you.
He's introduced this woman to you as his best friend.
When you break it down, it fucking changes it because it's like you've been deceived. I feel like you've been deceiving me.
That's what I'm saying. Do you get violent? Do you swing?
I'm sorry. That's why every time I talk, I'm gonna say hope I'm in the space where that's just not my reaction. But I just feel like you was playing in my face because that's something that should have been. That means because she's always around. That means she's around me a lot. Mm-hmm. Neither one of y'all felt the need to tell me that y'all had a previous relationship. And then again, now if there's if I'm noticing something, and then you add on that y'all did deal with each other, that means it's something still there. Mm-hmm. No, I don't like.
She in the back. She like.
I'm gonna feel like you still fucking her because I feel like it's possible. No, for real. Because listen, it's possible to split from somebody and have no sexual chemistry. Like y'all actually just cool.
100%.
So now, if there's sexual chemistry that's noticeable, I'm not bugging. It's still there. She just don't know how to fucking go about her business.
What if he tell you that, and at the next family function she's there, and he like, babe, I'm hungry, and she be like, no, I gotta be. I'll make his plate.
I feel like he lining me up, y'all. I feel like Al lining me up, and I'm a little and just falling right into it. I'm not playing. Next question. What the fuck you think? What you gonna do? I'm gonna smack. We gonna fight because I'm gonna smack her hand down. You see how you put your hand up?
I'm fucking up the.
Come on. Yeah, come on. What you gonna do?
Oh.
And mind you, at this point, she don't even know that you know.
No,
she don't even know yet that you know.
Right.
So all the time I'm thinking this bitch being a good best friend, and she's still
May.
That's like, fuck, she doing her fucking womanly duties without the fucking headache. Fuck.
Oh,
what you doing?
Oh, no, I'm flipping.
They still fucking, right?
I'm fucking up. No, 100% they still fucking.
Agree.
Nigga ain't making my bitch no drink.
No.
Fuck, nigga?
No.
I know she like her white wine spritzer. No, nigga, get your stupid
No. Go play in somebody else's face. Fuck. No. They gonna be like, Blade, you always doing motherfucking right. The fuck? People don't play in my face like that. Imagine 5.5 years you seeing this girl all this fucking time, or you seeing this guy all the fucking time, and then it just
that motherfucker bringing over baked goods. First one at the birthday party.
No. Hell no.
Hey yo. Oh shit.
No.
Hey, that whole line of question was just to get you worked up. That was funny.
I just said he set me up. You set me up. That worked well. Come on, next question, because I would be like, what's Lil Durk almost healed? Almost healed. That should just prove I wasn't, because
that whole question, oh shit, I hit my shit. That whole line of questioning was like a string of questions to get you worked up. Oh man, I'm crying. Be funny as hell.
That's not funny. And then I got a little going on. You know, I can't hang, so that just.
Oh man!
Come on, next question. I feel like I feel like he's setting me up, y'all.
Let me do the emails.
Come on. Al, fuck you.
Hey yo, if you
that
feel
bitch
like
know she was healed, now she in here tossing fucking salads and shit. Not like that, but like literally tossing salads. You know. You know, like the real salad, not like
throwing food all over. Flipping tables. You say flipping
fucking
tables.
I said tossing salad.
Yeah. I mean, this tequila not helping.
Oh God.
Oh man. Hey, listen. If you feel like there's sexual tension between your person and their opposite sex best friend, what's your course of action? Let us know. 500questionspodcast@gmail.com. I like to say it twice because I like to put it on the Instagrams. I like to do the reels.
Oh.
So I like to introduce the questions to the metasphere. Oh. So if you felt like there was tension between your person and their opposite sex best friend.
Oh, for your clips?
Yes.
Okay, you getting good at this.
What's your course of action? B just interrupted my clip, but it's okay. You're going to hear B voice in that clip.
You're going to hear my voice in that clip.
Tossing salads.
No. Ew. Yeah.
No, I'm not cutting it out. Don't even ask, nigga.
I had a lot of cutouts. That's it. I done used all my cutouts.
Reach your cutout limit.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I feel bamboozled.
All right. Oh, shit. This tequila got me hot as hell.
And this fucking sweater, fucking...
I'm about to cut the fan back
ain't
on.
helping.
Should children be able to choose... Question number 2. Should children be able to choose if they grow up in the church or not?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, once they get a certain age. Like, right now, like, younger, you're coming because I'm going. You know what I mean? But
what's the age?
Once they get, I want to say... I don't know. Not like 3 or 4 or 5. Mm-hmm. No, not that age. She's still little. I feel like once they get old enough to have an understanding.
Okay, 13.
Okay, yeah, say 13. Okay. Once my child get old enough to have an understanding of it, and as much as I believe in what I believe in, I wholeheartedly agree with allowing people to believe in whatever they choose to believe in. Mm-hmm. So once he get old enough to understand, if he chooses not to and he does not want to do that, then go ahead, you don't have to.
All right. So my kids, their family is real big in the church. Their mom is in the church. Their grandfather is like I don't really understand the church dynamic, their church dynamic, because I don't know if he's like a preacher or a pastor. Is a preacher and a pastor the same thing?
I believe so, but I don't fully completely still. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so he like the person in the church. I don't know if that's
he's the head
pastor
of the church,
or the preacher.
the pastor.
Okay, so he's the pastor of the church, right? I don't understand like their whole thing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, he's the pastor of the church, and I don't know if like that's a must or it's like something that they gotta do and shit like that, just because it's like they of his namesake kind of like they still in his bloodline, so they gotta do it because their mother is heavy into it, but she really didn't grow up with a choice type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of fucked up because I make little jokes about the church shit. You know what I'm saying? And like my kids, I fuck with my kids. My kids fuck with me, whatever. We have a good relationship. So I'll say little shit like when they go into church, I'll be like, yo, the church bus leaving, just call me later. Or some shit like that. Like, go ahead before you miss the church bus. I'll say shit like, you don't want to go to church, you're going to get kicked out of the family. It's kind of fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But, you know what I'm saying? I wish I didn't take that approach with it because it's like,
okay.
Now I kind of feel like my daughter said the other day, she said something about church and I was like, you got to go to church. She was like, no, because I don't even like going to church. Right? And I feel like she said that because they feel like I don't agree with the whole model of the church,
right.
Which I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like going to church is important. I feel like having a relationship with whoever you see as your higher power is more important than attending a service at church. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes not taking away from the whole church service, because I do understand in that group setting how inspiring and how inspired you can be to do better and to be better. It's like sometimes you just need that message around people that's receiving that message, so it empowers the message for you.
Yeah.
And it just does more for you. Because like I'm like that way with school. Like I'm not one of those people that would be successful at online schooling. But in the classroom, I'm that nigga in the classroom. I'm sitting up front, I'm answering questions. I'm really lit in the classroom, but like online, I'll probably be like a fucking B- C student.
Yeah, it doesn't grasp.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get the impact on that group setting of learning and getting information and just being inspired. That's why like I'm probably not the nigga to approach about joining the cult, because I'll fuck around and join the cult. Up until
you see it's
we got to start doing cult shit.
Yeah, you know like this is cool, but I don't know.
So yeah, I do wholeheartedly agree that kids should have a choice, because right now, like, you know, no offense to their mom, but my kids really don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Because if they get up and they be like, I don't want to go to church, like it's World War III in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think they should have a choice, but at the same time, I feel like that's where I'm feeling like I'm like one of those people that say one thing and do a hypocrite.
I think in some point, especially as a parent, at some point, like everybody's a hypocrite when it comes to certain things, because just like you don't want to feel like you want them to formulate their own decision on it, not yours and not hers. Also, you also realize that both responses could be either or coming from the way you feel about it or the way you joke about it, or the way it's like, pretty much you don't feel like they have formulated their own opinion on it yet, because they have this side and then they have this side.
100%.
I agree. I mean, I understand.
So I'm on some shit like, I don't like it. I don't agree with it. The whole being forced to go. Well, like, not necessarily saying she forcing them to go, but like just in the sense of, for lack of a better term, being forced to go.
Making
but I'm
it
like
mandatory.
Right. But I'm like, yo, just go, just to make her, you know what I mean? No, not to upset her type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go and just do what you got to do, because like they don't really get nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even like, just because I grew up Muslim, you know what I'm saying? And I've read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I have somewhat of understanding of it. I don't know. I can't go verse for verse with you, but I know the verses and, you know what I mean, chapters that, you know what I mean, that I know.
Yeah.
But they not really getting nothing out of it, especially if they on some shit like they don't want to go. You
right. So they shutting down when they're this is why, all right, they're just shutting down to it. Now they're just there.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And they're being,
and they on their phone, they playing Roblox.
Also, they're being kids. Mm-hmm. What do we do when we're children? We be rebellious to things that's forced upon us as we get to a certain age. So that makes sense. And this is why I wasn't forced it on my son. You said something that was, I don't think we was recording when you said it, but you said that you don't believe what you believe in, but it's your mom's prayers. Her relationship with God that kept you. Right, that's keeping you blessed. That's why I feel like it's not important. I don't feel like we should force it on them either, because regardless of what, if we believe in God the way we say we believe in God, we know that our prayers got them covered. And we know that eventually they have to find their own way. Most people who believe, like is a guy that I work with, he's a Jehovah's Witness. Mm-hmm. And when I say they are like the military, you think
they different.
They are the military. Like me, I believe in God. I believe in. I don't like everybody. I mean, let me not say that I don't believe in the people, but I also understand that people are people. Mm-hmm. So I'm still able to get the message I need to get and understand that you're still a person behind that. I don't believe. I still have questions about the Bible. Mm-hmm. Some people who go to church may not agree with that, but I wholeheartedly believe we can't believe in God the way we say we believe in God and feel like we have to force our children to go there. I feel like they have to find their own way, and I'm going to pray that God covers them because he's covering me, and my prayers is more so for them. Right. And if they choose the wrong path, because again, outside of church, anything can happen to our kids, and what we do, we pray for them, right?
100%.
That's what we do, right? 100%. We pray for them, pray that they're covered, pray that they're protected. So I can't say I'm going to force you because, again, I want you to experience it the way you need to experience it. Mm-hmm. I want you to, if you come to Christ, you come to Christ. That's a choice.
Willingly. And openly.
And then you can be open to it. Then you can be more understanding of it. Then you won't be reluctant to it. But either way, because I believe in God the way I believe in God, you're covered. So I feel like children should have the choice once they get to a certain age. When you're little, you don't understand. You just don't want to go because you just don't want to get up in the morning.
100%. No, that's pretty much what it's mostly about. I believe in when it comes to my children. But like, I feel like also when children, like, they learn from your behaviors and like how you carry yourself, how you go about your shit. So like I feel like once children see how, like, if you really into it and you love it, you feel like it's making you the best person that you could possibly be. They see that, you know what I'm saying? So like kids don't want to be something that they don't see something in. Like kids they want to be football players because they want to be famous. They want to be on TV. They want to play a sport that they love. Kids want to be firefighters because they see firefighters and cops and niggas like that as heroes. Nobody really want to be an EMT. But shout out to y'all EMT niggas. Like niggas, like kids don't want to be like, nobody really want to be an EMT. You get me? I get it, whatever. Shout out to the EMT homies, but like nobody really grows up and wants to be an EMT. But niggas, like the kids, I'm saying niggas, kids do want to be like cops and firefighters and pilots. Anybody that they see as an image of a hero, that's what they want to do type shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they don't see the benefits of being involved with the church, they don't see you being your highest version of yourself, you being inspired, you being enlightened, and you being like positive and shit like that. Like if the church is not providing you with that, it's probably not going to provide them with that. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't see something in something, they're not going to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if they don't see a lot of kids don't see the end goal, but they're like, if you could speak highly of doing your homework. Okay.
I got the car seat.
If you don't see yourself doing like homework, they see the benefits of doing homework and being educated, as far as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If you you got to be inspired. All right, so let's just to put a pin in this question, right? Should children be allowed to choose if they grow up in the church? Yes or no? What you think?
I think at a certain age.
At a certain age?
Yes.
I say yes. No, you're right. I agree with you 100% because, well, no. I feel like you should introduce it to them at a young age, and once they come of age, as far as like, once they start to get to their preteen and teenage years, they should be able to make the decision whether or not, if it's for them right then and there. Yeah. Around that time, just allow them to
fully understand.
Right. Allow them to grow and explore and do their thing, and then if they choose to come back to the church, then they come back to the church.
Yeah, because I might not have a babysitter. Like, no, nigga, you gotta come.
Exactly.
Who gonna watch you? And I'm going.
You're gonna be right up in them pews with me.
Yeah. So once they get to an age of understanding, when they just don't want to go because they feel, like, especially because they feel like that's just not what they're gravitating to. Mm-hmm. No, figure it out. I got you. You covered regardless.
Get your ass up. We out here. Nothing wrong with that.
What?
I'm just saying, like, if you gotta get your ass up, and we going.
When they
babies.
When they babies?
Like,
yeah,
when they 1,
young.
2, 3, up until they like 7, 8.
But once, even that, because I feel like even then, like, at a certain age, I just feel like, especially, I want to say, for sure, once they get into those teenage years, if you feel like that's something that you're not gravitating, cool, because like I said, I got you covered.
Right, yeah, my kids don't have that choice. Shout out to
I don't agree
shout out
with
to my
that.
babies. Shout out to their mama.
I really don't agree with that. I'm sorry. No disrespect for nobody's choices, because I like people and everybody has the right, but I just don't agree with it, especially with the way my intake of the word is not the same, because again, I wasn't forced to go to church. My mother always believed in God, and I chose to go back into the church house, and because I was comfortable at this church, because I don't agree with the way a lot of churches are handled. So
100%. I don't even fuck with church people.
You know what I mean? I don't agree with in that. And what me being older made me realize to understand that regardless of whatever title they may hold, some church people do not admit to this, but I'm able to still go, and I'm able to still, because I understand that people are still people. Being a pastor or being a preacher's wife does not give you magical powers to not be a human being. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
100%. So, yeah, we agree. You know what I'm saying? Up until introduce it to them at a young age. Up until a certain point, they should be allowed to make their own decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, once they reach their preteen, teenage years, 12, 13, 14, they should be able to make their own choices. Drop them off to me, because I ain't going to church. And I'll drop them off to you, because they ain't going to the mass jail with me.
We can answer this last one. Oh, no. You found out your friend had an opportunity to help you, but chose not to. Do you reevaluate the friendship? What makes a bad friend?
We gonna go off on the deep end. We gonna go.
All right, Can we do that question next week?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, but I could answer this one. Is having your girls pay the bill emasculating?
Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
No.
Why not?
All right, in the beginning, what if you left your wife? It depends on the circumstances, and it depends on how long we together.
We can't answer that question
right
now.
So those two questions we can hold for next week, because that goes into. I didn't like that list. That shit is stupid. Next week, come on.
I thought it was entertaining.
Entertainingly stupid.
See when I added number 29.
Can't take y'all serious,
right?
Because I'm starting to blame social media and this bozo way of thinking. All right, go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna cut. I ain't gonna say all that. We're gonna cut to the email. No, I can't say that. I don't even want to say it like that. Now we've reached the email portion of the show. That's what we've done. We've reached the email portion of the show.
Leave all that in there too. I like bloopers.
Okay.
Not all the chaos, but that what you just did. Leave that.
Right.
It's okay.
So we've reached the email portion of the show. I just want to say I appreciate y'all for sending the emails. We love y'all. We appreciate the fact that y'all show us love. Some of y'all have sent us emails and y'all have self-admittedly have said to me that y'all don't really, you pop into the pod where you can, you pop in and out, you do what you can. We appreciate it. Whether you listen to us every week, whether you listen to us every other week, whether you listen to us every once in a while, we still appreciate it. We still love y'all. We still appreciate y'all. Every little bit counts. Every little bit helps. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we take out the question. The most important part of the email is the question that you ask us. We appreciate the compliments and the love, but the important part is the question, and that's what you want us to respond to. So that's what we respond to. And this week's email says, this week's question is, I have an issue with my boyfriend being emotionally available. It always seems like a fight. Why is it so hard for men to be emotional or romantic?
First off, let me start by answering this question by saying I have learned that we have to stop putting our men or the men that we're with or the people that we are around into the box, like all men into their box, because that's not the case with all men. Let me just
put me in your box, baby. I'm here for it. Put me in your box.
That's like saying the toss and salad concept. That's not the same. That's not the same as my toss the salad comment earlier. Right. His is literally like the box. I was literally talking about solids.
I'm talking about coochie.
But honestly, it's no cookie cutter. This is no cookie cutter shit. When it comes to life, men and women is not all men are emotionally unavailable. All men, it's not the case. Now, as far as your man, now let me get to the question. See if he want to be open. Do couple therapy. Try that. That's like I don't because I don't really know what to tell you what to do at this point because I'm gonna assume that you tried talking to him about it and he does not know how to be that person for you. So maybe y'all should just try couple therapy. That way you have a middleman who's not a part of it and maybe they could get a breakthrough to him. Because right now I don't know what to tell you because again, if he's emotionally unavailable already, the chances are when you're explaining to him that he's emotionally unavailable, he's not going to be able to understand that because he's not tied in that area.
Why you start talking like a robot just then?
I was just trying to break it down.
All right, so let me get my shit off and you can jump in and correct me where I'm wrong. All right, so you said him being emotionally unavailable and it always seems like a fight. I agree with the point, and I'm going to reiterate the point that you said. You put this man into a box. What is emotionally available to you that might not be emotionally available to him? Like you have this idea of being emotionally available. Like, are you putting is this man in a space to where he feels like he can be what's the word?
Open.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Are you putting him in a space where he feels like he can be vulnerable? Are you a trustworthy person? You know what I'm saying? How is your interaction with your friends? Do you tell your friends or your other friends' business? You know what I'm saying? And that all of that shit plays a part. So if I'm fucking with somebody and I feel like you tell your friends or your other friends' business, I'm probably not going to tell you my business, and I'm probably not going to be as emotionally available as you expect me to be. And I might not hold up to this idea, your idea of emotionally available, but my idea, my example of being emotionally available is what works for me.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I might not tell you my deepest, darkest secrets, but I might tell you some surface level shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll tell you how I feel. I'll tell you what's going on with me, but I won't tell you how I'm preparing myself to react to that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because my reaction to the thing that I feel is really what's like fucking tells you who I am. And that might give you the leeway in a space to say, yo, this motherfucker act like a bitch about XYZ. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to hear that. I don't want to see that. I don't need my person saying that about me or feeling like that about me. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen my person's interaction, like I said, with their friends and with their friends and, you know, talk about people and shit like that. And maybe you're just not a good person to talk to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The communication is just, and I don't feel safe with you. That's more of the story. Emotionally safe.
Is my relationship a safe space? A lot of people feel like, oh, I've been doing what I had to do in this relationship. Not necessarily what you think. You saying I did what I had to do in this relationship, and you're doing the things that you was responsible for. Like you pay your portion of the bills. You might go food shopping. You might every once in a while have a date night. But that's not necessarily saying that this man is emotionally invested in you and secure with you and okay with talking about his feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that could be the world of a difference.
That's why I agree. I agree with that 100%. That's probably why couple therapy probably would be the best thing because it's almost like a safe space without a non-biased safe space. And then you're forced to actually see that now you got some issues that's alleviating him from doing those things.
So also book me. I'm available. Dr. Union, I'm available for all relationship advice because I am a relationship guru. I'm a relationship specialist, and you could book me for the cheap.
And also too, it's hard. Outside of it, it might not even just be you too. He probably has some deep rooted issues as far as family issues. There's a lot of things that could go into someone not being emotionally available, and sometimes we got to take the us out of it and how we feel about it and try to figure out. Even if you can't figure out, just have a discussion as far as is there anything like have a discussion outside of I feel like you're you're unavailable emotionally. Have a question like have different conversations as far as like 100%. You know your upbringing or what caused you to be this way. Well, you know sometimes you like this. Is there anything that make you feel like way or what can I do different to help you be this way? Sometimes we got to take how we feel and how it's affecting us out of it and actually address them as far as what's going on with them.
Right, because the fear of vulnerability is a real thing. Like a nigga could have a fear of being vulnerable, like you said, it could be due to his upbringing. It could be due to some
past
of his experiences along the way of becoming a man type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you say. It don't necessarily have to be you. but you could possibly be exhibiting some of these expressions and emotions and tendencies that reminds him of things that didn't make him feel safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could love you and not feel 100% safe with you. I could feel the most safe with you, but not 100% safe with you. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing.
I agree. I think this. I like both of it. I like for the first time. It's like I'm not disagreeing with
I'm a doctor,
you.
B, so.
No, I'm a doctor too. But sometimes the best
I'm coming in here with a white coat one of these days. I'm coming in here with
Halloween?
a white coat. No,
Halloween?
nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
Oh.
No. I'm gonna send you a picture. I'm gonna send you a picture of my Halloween costume. So
what are you gonna be?
You want to
send me a picture? So
good.
Back to you on the email. I agree 100% with Al said, but before you, and also just stop internalizing. Like, what is it? Internalizing everything. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you got to take the you out of it to understand, because more than likely, once we feel like somebody's not reacting to us emotionally, we go in hurt.
All right, so let's react to the second part of the question. She said, "Why is it so hard for men to be?" Well, he or she said, "Why is it so hard for men to be emotional or romantic?" I don't think it's. Can I just respond while it's on my brain?
Yeah, because I think I answered that a little bit in the beginning, because it's not all men. But go ahead.
I honestly feel like men. It's not hard for men to be romantic. It's just that a lot of times our idea of romantic is not the same as your idea of romantic, because it's like the things that I find to be romantic, you might not find to be romantic, or I might really not know how to be romantic. So at the end of the day, like, you have to be my girly girl and be expressive to me. Like, what do you require for me to make you feel like the woman, the only woman in the world? So, babe, you know, I like flowers. You could just hint at the fact that you like these things and you want to do these things. I feel like that'll make a difference too, because niggas don't really, because the way we grew up, I grew up in Jersey City. I grew up on Union Street in Jersey City. We ran, we fought our homegirls, we played manhunt with our homegirls and shit like that. So our idea of romantic, we might not really have an idea of romantic type shit.
I like you, pal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We might not really have a clear cut, concise idea of romantic, so we might need a little help in that area. So don't just write him off as not being able to be romantic or being a fight to make him romantic. Just give him some ideas of what the things that you find romantic: bubble baths, flowers, cards, shit like that, like dates.
Right, that's
shit
assuming
like that.
She didn't.
That's assuming that you didn't.
Right, that's assuming she didn't. Or he.
You know what I'm saying?
That's assuming he or she didn't let them know.
So if you didn't do those things, try doing those things. But if you did do those things, maybe he don't like you.
Your boy said that. Sorry that you don't like, the one that you don't like, he said that. Maybe he just don't want you. Like, you ever think about that? Like, it's metaphor, because the girl asked the question and he like, maybe he just don't want you. Like, maybe, you're not the person he want to be with.
Yeah. you got your main piece, you got your side piece, and you got your convenience piece. Maybe you're the convenience piece.
Assuming that you didn't express those things to him, I agree with you 100%.
I'm almost finished my cup.
That was a lot. Like, I believe that maybe you need to express to him that, you know, this is what... First of all, fuck that. I want to assume that you are 100% sure of what you feel is romance. Because I also feel like we're jaded by what we see. You have to get a full understanding of what's romantic to you before you start basing, because if at one point you felt like these things that he was doing were great for you and you felt like he was showing you romance, do not let your perspective of romance be jaded by what you see. If that makes sense.
100%.
Okay. So that's first and foremost. Second of all, if you have a full understanding of what romance is, because romance may not be flowers for everybody. Just because you see somebody giving somebody 100 flowers, if that wasn't your perspective of romance, don't let somebody else jade that for you.
100%. I agree.
Now, again, I agree with you. Communication. Now, if you had those conversations with him and he's still unable to do that, either he's not going to do it because that's just not in him. He just don't have it in him. That's just he need to find you. Either you going to be okay with that, or find somebody who understand that this is what you require and that's what you deal with. Set your boundaries.
I disagree with that part though.
Why?
Because because me personally, like, if I love you, I'm the type of person like I'm nonchalant. I'm a leaver. I'm really like I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, if you're my person and I find solace in you and I wholly completely appreciate you, I'm gonna do the things that I don't normally do that's not really comfortable to me. Like whereas treating you how you're supposed to be treated and showing you this what's the word? Fucking this not lavish, but like exaggerated form of love.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, because I want you to feel like, because you're my person.
Right.
So if it's not in me, no, it's in me. Because I want you to feel the way that you make me feel. Because if you make me feel how I want to be made feel, like loved and appreciated, respected, then I'm gonna do that for you. So even if it's not in me, I'm gonna do it.
But what if what if this person what if you have, say for instance, because some instances, like, we have all these rhetoric of how it should be, and if you do this, and if you do this, you'll get this and back. Some people are really just fucked up people.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, like, regardless of what, we do have fucked up people. So that's what I'm saying. If you tell them this, and you're showing them, and you're telling them, and you're leading by example by catering to them in that way, and they're just not doing that, so you might have to make the decision to go find somebody else, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's not your person. So we agree.
This has been another episode of 500 Questions. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all.
What are you saying sorry for?
Because
they don't need to know the inner workings of the background of the pod.
Oh, all right.
They just need to know that we showed up for them.
I need to get another clipping pad. You gotta clip that.
Okay.
This has been another episode of 500 Questions. I hope you enjoyed the email portion. I appreciated the question because it opens up conversations that needs to be had. It shows different perspective. We are not a biased podcast. We see things from all angles, so we are not attacking you and your choices. We just give our insight. This has been your girl, Village.
I've been Union and Jackson.
I just stole his fucking, because he's the finisher.
No. You better believe it, baby.
He's the finisher.
And we out of here. Gang.